welcome to our proposal called Let's Talk Access. My name is Kiran Saeed. I'm going to introduce myself and then I'll pass you over to my co-presenter, Lou. So, hi, I'm Kiran. I'm visually impaired. I have 30 years of experience of audio description and access to the arts, museums, galleries, and heritage sites. I believe the world should be accessible for visually impaired people. I use a form of audio description, which is using making visual information into auditory information and hence making it accessible and fun for me. I'm now going to pass you over to my colleague, Lou.
Hi, my name's Lou. I'm known as Louise Kinross Fraser for my artwork and Lucan Art for my freelance teaching practice. I have been working with visually impaired artists for about 15 years now. My original training came from the RNIB, but what I found most useful is when I co-create with visually impaired artists and develop our language and experience together. I have been creating and co-delivering for about 18 years now, and my practice is based in fine art and in drawing, and I use a range of different materials, and one of the things I'm really proud of is creating a space that is accessible for everyone and working with people to find out what's the right way to work for them. I'm also neurodivergent, which in some ways gives me a different spin on life, which can be really interesting in discussing disability with people.
So let's talk access. Why are we collaborating together? I believe as a visually impaired person, I offer what I believe is about auditory information, how to make it fun and interesting, and also for visually impaired people and other people to relate to me as a visually impaired person or as a sighted person to learn about how I do things differently. But I also need someone else to help me broker that relationship sometimes with the sighted world. Hence, I'm passing you over to Lou.
One of the things that we have discovered in working together is the amount of areas to develop and collaborate when you work with somebody. Facing those barriers together is more interesting. I think it's really important to be honest that actually the supportive nature of a collaboration like ours can enhance the experience for both sighted and visually impaired people when we do a workshop together. One of the things that I have really learned and been able to feed back in consultation with places like Edinburgh Children's Charity Hospital is my experience of how we can refocus what visually impaired people are actually after and how to ask them about that first. So for me, it's been a real brilliant, not shift, but gentle nudge to a slightly different way of working. And that's what I'd like to introduce to people in the training event.
It's very nicely on to what we're going to do within the training session.
So we're proposing to have 2 training events, one online and one in person. They would be similar, but people could come to both of them if they wanted to really enhance or to build on the experience they've had. We would suggest doing the online training event first and an in-person one after, but they are flexible in those ways.
We're going to focus on 3 kind of main areas, which is people, places, and processes, which help to give you top tips of how to work and make your environment and your events more accessible, more exciting, more fun for both yourselves who are undertaking them, but also people coming along to go to them. Over to you, Lou.
What we're really looking forward to is finding out about your spaces, what your needs are, what you want, and some of those awkward questions. We want to create a safe space for you to be able to ask them in. We've done those questions together, and it's made a massive difference to the spaces and places we work. So we want to offer that experience and that safe place to understand, to ask, and to engage and to progress what your spaces can be with big things and with little things. So we're really looking forward to working with everybody and seeing how we can move forward. Everybody's thinking about how to collaborate together, and excited to meet lots of people starting out or sharing all their experiences they have with their visually impaired artists or creators that they work with. Back to Kieran.
One final thing. Training is not only about us teaching you how to do things, but we also want to learn about what you do, because together we can make it a much more exciting place. So part of the process will be learning about what you do. You know, everyone wants to go on a training course, but actually when you get there, you think, I know some of that stuff already, and I've actually done something differently, but it really works. That would be great to find out, because the more things we learn and share, the more things we can make better, and the more things we can make accessible for everyone. And that's what it's all about. So we really hope that you'll enjoy the event and that you like this proposal, and we look forward to hearing from you.